So instead of guessing a number between 1 and 10, we'll guess a number between 1 and 10 if it's easy, 1 and 50, 1 and 50 if it's a little less easy, and you get the idea. I'm spacing out. I'm kind of taking a break from work, and in taking a break, I am just coding on something else. So I'm being productive while procrastinating. There we go. So I think one thing I can see here right off the bat, we're gonna want to update this. So we'll give it an ID so we can catch it. And we'll say we'll just call it mood. There we go. And then instead of like giving them a text inbox to type in the difficulty, we'll give them like a select thing. So let's see, we'll do another form and close it off. Just that way we don't forget to close it later. And we can do a select, and same thing, close it. Let's see, I think, how do we do the selects? I think it's like ID equals, we'll say level, or we'll say choice. There we go. And I don't know if it doesn't need a name. Name equals also choice. There we go. And so here, I think if we run it, that won't really do anything. Oh, we get a little box. Cool. So now we want to give it some options. And you do that with, I believe it's option. I might have to look this up. Option value equals, we'll say easy. And I think we just type in easy here and we close it. Option. Let's run it and see. Oh, there we got one. Cool beans. So we'll just do a little copy and paste. Ooh. Yeah, you can see what I'm struggling with here. Control C. There we go. V. B. Gonna go with medium and hard. And we gotta change the value as well. Oh. Medium, easy, hard. Alright, so if we run it, go. And let's just up at the top here, we'll say we'll give it a label. Alright, close It just seems like it would be better if I gave it a class. It could be the Python in me wanting to make everything a class. I don't even think classes are really classes in JavaScript. But alright, so add a game class. We need to add an event listener for for maybe change. We'll find out. Then we'll create a handler to pass off to function with logic. And then we'll create our helper. Okay. So, just so we have this clear what we're doing, we have to listen if this is changed. We want to generate a new random number. Depending on the value that's chosen here. So, let's see. First, we'll add an event listener. Document dot add event listener. So you can hear my dog rustling around. He likes to go from one sleeping platform to another. And I believe this one is change. And then let's say we'll call this mode handler, and we'll make our mode handler up here. Function mode handler. There we go. Thank you very much. And we're getting an event in, right? So we'll just use the whole word like we did up top. We want to see if we're getting the value. So I'm not sure if the value just comes in console.log. We'll say e.value. So we want the value of the event. Let's see if it works. Nope. E is right. We want event.value. Run it. And undefined. Okay. So that's not. Let's see. What should we do here? Maybe we don't need to do anything with the event. How do I get the value? Okay. We'll say let mode equal document dot get element by ID. Alright, we gotta get the element, and then we want its dot value. What do we call this? Choice. So we're gonna get it by the ID, which is choice. Is it choice? Yeah, we gave an ID of choice. Alright. And then, so now we'll console.log Save me some typing. Easy, medium, and difficult. Alright, we'll do a thing. Put the thing in there. Put the thing in there. And put the thing in there. Cool. Sorry about that. Had a little interruption. So yeah, we were taking care. We were building out this mode helper function, and if a mode is whatever, then we want to change the number we're guessing. Yeah. Okay, so I think this is where I would like to have a class. I can't exactly remember how to do classes in JavaScript. I'll say class game. I think that, and then you do a constructor. So we'll pass it mode. And then we have this dot mode equals mode. We'll say this dot magic number equals. And I think what we want to do is we want to set up a method. Let's see. That does this. So I'll say like get. Actually, do we need a get? And I can see one thing we'll have to do is we'll want to instantiate. I'll say like let a game equal game. We'll call it. That should make a game. So we need how do we do a method here? Yeah, I've searched this before. There we go. JavaScript classes. So class rectangle constructor. I think we did that part right. What we want is, let's see, we want a method that'll generate a new number. This done. Hey, let rectangle equal. Oh, that's okay. It's a different type of thing. All right. Prototype methods. Generator methods. Oh, these are cool. We have generators in Python too. Maybe all programming languages have them. It's really cool. So let's try for a prototype method. That sounds like what we're looking for. Getter, get area. Return this calc area method. Calculator return. Okay. So I think what we want. Let's look at this. Okay, we don't need to say like function or anything. magic number. Okay. So actually, can I call this? Let's see. We'll call this generate magic number. There we go. And capitalize this G. I can't remember the naming conventions. I'll have to look that back up. Let's see, mode. Mode equals mode. So I guess actually what we would do, let's just bring this bit up. Control C. Get rid of this. Okay. Yeah. Mode helper. Mode. Actually, I think it's, maybe it would be this dot mode. Actually, we wouldn't need to pass that in, would we? And down here, we would say, yeah, probably game dot mode helper mode. Game dot mode helper mode. Mode helper if mode equals easy. We'll say this dot mode equals so maybe the mode will assign it like a numeric. So this dot mode equals 10, right? And this dot mode equals, let's see, I can't really math right now, but number between 1 and 50. Let's see. Yeah, actually 50. Actually, I think I know how to do it. Let's try it out. Okay. This dot mode times this dot mode. There we go. This dot mode. What I'm trying to do is, maybe I'm overcomplicating this. I'm definitely overcomplicating this. This dot mode equals 10. Generate magic number. Maybe I'm doing too much setup before I try to run this code. I'm gonna have like a car just to pile up when I try to run this code. Mode helper. VS Code comes in handy. So we gotta open, close, open, close, open. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Do we need one more? Structure. Can I? Yeah, okay. Click it. Okay, it does show me. Got that one. Alright. So got the class. Constructor. Do we need another one? Let's just throw it in there. It looks weird, but nope. Oh. Well. Generate magic number is not defined. Generate magic number. Can I not spell it? Or can I not do it this way? I can't do it this way. Unexpected token. Yeah, that makes sense. There's one of those in there. Okay. So we'll stick with 10 here. And we'll do this dot magic number equals. There we go. Maybe that'll help me out. Okay, not get any errors. That is good. Let's see. We will. Let's, in this handler here, we will console.log game dot magic number. We'll see if the number changes. So originally it's not there. We have a 10, 10, 10. Okay. So what? Game dot mode helper equals on that. Mode helper. Mode. And we gave it the mode. So if mode triple equals easy, let's see if this works. Console log there we go. Alright. We'll run it. We got medium. Okay. So this is working. This dot mode equals 10. Ah. Okay. Okay. So we'll say generate magic number. Let's see, copy. Wait. Actually, I don't need to put this in all of these, do I? I can just add it at the bottom. There we go. JavaScript, so maybe it's the Python in me that's messing stuff up. Alright. So we got medium, hard, okay, still not working. Stop mode. Oh, right. Right. So we need this dot generate magic number. I think that should work. And it does not work. Man. Copy. Right, it should. I'm sorry if you're following this as a tutorial. This really is. Oh, now we got something going on. That's a 0. That's a bummer. 12, 8, 4. These are not very big numbers. Let's change this one to 50. And we'll console log both of these. Console log. Yeah. Just get rid of that. Game.mode. I don't know why I copy and pasted that. Didn't need it at all. There we go. Okay. it out with 10. And call it blue. I don't know. That's okay. That seems to have done the trick. I don't know why. Maybe started with a 0. Okay, we're getting a random magic number when we first start. That's good. When we change it. Sweet. Alright. Although it seems like now. Oh, yeah, it's still working. Okay, so mode hard is 50. Is that what we set it at? Yeah. Well, no. Hard should be. Oh, I said difficult. There we go. I missed that, didn't I? Alright, we start out with a number. Mode is 50. Let's see what the console.log. And this is our magic number. We're gonna go with game dot. No, we don't need to do generate. We just need a magic number. Okay. So we start out with 1. Magic number 0. Great. 13. 10. 77 for easy. 1. Okay. I am gonna do a little. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. And random JavaScript. 1. 1, 2, 50. There we go. Between any two numbers. Oh. Well, that's between 0 and a max. Max plus 1. Between 1 and a max. So, I'm going to open up a whole new coded. Got too much going on this other rebel.it. Rebel, where are you? Is that not? Okay. I'm gonna see if this works the way I think it does. Actually, this is. Just inspect. Go to the console. And where was that? I know this is a lot. This should be pretty simple. Between any two numbers. So we'll try this. Copy. Let's see. Function. If you were not aware, shift enter. Apparently we're in whatever city GTA is. Math.floor, math.random, max min plus 1 plus min. Okay, that seems like a lot, but let's say x. Forgot how to do this. Console.log. We'll say, actually, let's. Dang, I can't change this function. Just copy. We'll reload the page, and it's gone for good. Alright. We'll paste it back in there. This time we'll return it so we can store that in a value. Okay. So x 150. Sure. 28. 5, 39, 32, 44, 40. Okay. Seems like it works. Let's do 100. Whoa. Pushed it up too many times there. Alright. Oh, can I get it back? There we go. I'll change this to 100. Okay. I feel like this suits our needs better, and it gets rid of the 0. So there we go. Copy. We're gonna throw this, and we'll get rid of that. Okay. We don't need a shell. I'm gonna go back to the console. Okay, so generate magic number will actually take our max. There we go. Let's see. No, it'll take stop mode. Alright, I don't think we need to change a whole lot here. We'll just, actually, dang it. Do I still have that open? Okay. I'm just gonna clean it up there. That's a mess. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix it. Function x min max. Cool. And actually we will replace min with 1 plus 1 plus min. Let's see that. What do you think? Did I do that right? We'll Google it again. We'll get one of them purple links. Yeah, here we go. Good old purple link. Times max minus min plus 1 plus min. Max minus min. Max minus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That seems right. Yeah. Because I want my min to be 1. We'll run it. See, we broke it. We broke it. Because we don't need to return anything. Run it again. Alright. Max is not defined. That's because our max is supposed to be this dot mode. There we go. Alright, run. That should work. Cool. Mode 50. Mode 100. Alright. So, now we're changing the magic number according to the mode. I can think of some restrictions I might want to add. state. Maybe not state. We'll say this dot one equals false. There we go. So later on, I can add, and this is the reason I wanted to make a game class, so I can like add things and like check on its like current state and whatnot. If it hasn't been one, it won't let me change this, but I can see that I'll need to let it do that once. Like when it first loads. I'll figure that out next time, but right now what we need to do is change this, right? Because right now it says guess a number between 1 and 10. We put a tag, we put an ID on this, so ID of mode. Let's catch that up here. Say let mode equal document dot get element by ID. We're gonna catch that mode. Let me get rid of that. I like to use single quotes in Python. I think you can do it here too, but I don't know. I've been using double quotes and I like to keep it consistent because somebody will look at it and find like one function like this one with single quotes and it'll drive them nuts. And I don't want to be that guy. Not that anybody's gonna be coming in to fix my code. Okay, so we got our output. What we need to do is change what's in there. So we'll kind of do this same thing. Output.inner HTML. Okay. We'll make a function instead of putting this in. Yeah, we'll make another method here. We'll say update mode HTML. which I don't think we need to call anymore. Actually, I think we do. Well, let's fire it without it and see what happens. Medium, oh, it's 50. Yeah, so the magic number is not changing. Let's see, we'll say this dot guessed. There we go. And we'll throw in a little thing down here. We'll say like if this dot guessed. Oh yeah, we gotta put it in parentheses here. There we go. If this dot guessed triple equals false. We'll just return. Maybe that's... No, we need this above that. Basically, if it hasn't been guessed, we'll put a switch here. If guess equals that, then we'll say game.guessed equals true. Still can't spell. Game.guessed equals true. So if they guess it, then we'll say that it's true. So if this is true, no. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard on this one. So what I want to do is I want to check and see if they haven't guessed it. I don't want to generate a new number. So I think I might have complicated it a little bit. It shouldn't be this hard, I'm sure. I know more experienced developers are watching this, just pulling their hair out. You know, some super secret, not secret, but super simple solution to this issue. Or maybe it's not super simple. Let's just go ahead and this dot generate magic number. So we need this to happen after we've adjusted the mode. Let's see. Maybe I should put like a select button or like a choose button. That would hide this entirely. Because right now you can't play the guessing game. Each time you make a guess, there is a new magic number. We'll just go with 11. Yeah, see? Oh no, the magic number. Right, we need to run it. 1, selected choice is false. And yeah, we'll do that. So this dot selected choice equals true. Okay. Well, that still doesn't. When we guess. Every time we guess, a new random number is generated. Is it because we're just calling it here? No, it's because we're calling it down here. Okay. I think this will do it. If we put the generate magic number in here. There we go. And since this is repeated, you could probably put this in a little function. But we don't need to do that. So we can get rid of this for now. I think this will do it. And eventually we'll need that, but we'll keep it bare right now. Alright. Let's see if this works the way we want. Medium. 14. So we'll guess 1 is not the number. We got a new magic number. That's not good. New magic number is 22. Okay. Console log. Function mode handler. Mode. Gosh, why am I so stuck on this? Generate magic number. Is it because I have it right here? Generate magic number. Okay, let's just cut this. I don't know why that would do it. Update mode HTML. So maybe we can just say like game dot generate magic number here at the beginning. So we get a magic number at the beginning, we'll change it. And magic number is 42. Magic number changed again. What am I doing wrong? This is when I wish I could do the live thing. Magic number starts at 4. Each time I do this, a new magic number is generated. Oh. That is because this is firing off every time. Why? that's what's going on. This event listener is firing off every time. Can I add an event listener to just choice? Because I think that's the problem. I think it's maybe looking for any change. Let's see if that works. Do we have? Yeah, let's see. Just do that down here. Let's see. Document dot get element by ID. Choice. Dot add event listener. Okay. Oh. That is the wrong one there. Let's okay, that was our submit button. We want to add that here. Let's see. Document.getElement by ID. Choice. Add event listener. Does that work? Seems to work. I'm not getting any errors screaming at me. We have a magic number to start with, and it changes somewhere between 1 and 10. Okay, so if we change this. Okay, and what happens if we guess? 4 is not the number. Okay, the magic number is 48, right? How about that? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I don't know why that took me so long to figure out. Probably because it's the second time I've worked with JavaScript in quite some time. Between 1 and 100, we've got our text changing up here accordingly. So we guessed it. Maybe we should add like a do you want to play again button, which would remove this. We want to block them from changing difficulty once the game is underway. So like if they've made a single guess, then they won't be able to change the difficulty. Let's see, what is the number? 26. Okay. 26. Groovy. Alright. So that's kind of long. But we added a class, right? Even though we didn't do it the best way, we made it so that if we adjust the difficulty, the prompt also changes. Yeah. So I think what I'll do next time is I'll add like a win tracker to the game. That like if they've won, then this will reset. Maybe we'll have like a score somewhere, and that will increment each time they win. And then, and so that would be a separate video, like keeping score and updating it if they win, or keeping score, and then giving them the option to reset the board and play again and add a point to like a scoreboard. And then the next video would be like adding an option for increasing the complexity, one little video at a time. I hope this helped somebody fall asleep